On July 2, 2025, a somber cloud descended upon the world of entertainment. The news spread quickly, carried by headlines and whispered in disbelief among fans and colleagues alike. The entertainment world mourned the loss of Julian McMahon, a name synonymous with charisma, talent, and a captivating screen presence. His passing marked the end of an era for many who had grown up watching him grace their screens. He was an Australian actor whose presence captivated audiences for over 30 years, leaving an indelible mark on television and film. From his early roles to his later successes, McMahon consistently delivered performances that were both memorable and deeply affecting. He passed away far too soon, at the age of 56, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and entertain for generations to come. His passing occurred in Clearwater, Florida, a place where he sought solace and peace during his final days. It followed a private battle with cancer, a struggle he faced with the same quiet strength and dignity that characterized his life and career. He chose to keep his health challenges out of the public eye, focusing instead on his work and his loved ones. The news of his passing left fans and colleagues stunned, a testament to the profound impact he had on so many lives. McMahon's wife, Kellypaniagua, confirmed his peaceful passing, sharing the heartbreaking news with the world. She lovingly described his quiet dignity and strength, qualities that those who knew him well recognized and admired. Known for keeping his struggles private, Julian preferred to focus on his craft and the connections he made with others. Julian let his work speak for itself, embodying characters with depth and nuance that resonated with audiences worldwide. He consistently earned respect both on and off screen, admired for his talent, his professionalism, and his genuine kindness. For millions, he will forever be remembered as Dr. Christian Troy on Niptuck, the charismatic and complex plastic surgeon. It was a role that defined a generation of television, pushing boundaries and sparking conversations about beauty, identity, and the human condition. But his career was a rich tapestry of complex, unforgettable characters, each showcasing his remarkable range and versatility as an actor. He brought each role to life with his signature intensity and intelligence, captivating audiences with his ability to embody a wide spectrum of emotions. Tributes from across Hollywood poured in, highlighting not just his immense talent, but also the profound impact he had on those who had the privilege of working with him. These heartfelt messages spoke volumes about his kindness and professionalism, painting a picture of a man who was as respected as he was beloved. His sudden departure leaves a void in the industry, a space that can never truly be filled. And it leaves a deep ache in the hearts of fans who welcomed him into their lives week after week, drawn to his talent and his undeniable charisma. As we reflect on his life and career, we remember Julian McMahon not only for his acting prowess, but also for the joy he brought to others, and we celebrate the enduring legacy of performances he leaves behind, a treasure trove of unforgettable moments that will continue to captivate and inspire for years to come. Born the son of Australia's 20th Prime Minister, Julian McMahon grew up under intense public scrutiny. Rejecting a life in politics, he briefly studied law before finding his calling in modelling, quickly becoming a sought-after face in Europe. His big break came with the Australian soap Home and Away, where he played Ben Lucini and became a household name. This role marked his transition from political legacy to independent star, setting the stage for his move to Hollywood. Determined to prove himself, Julian left behind fame in Australia for the uncertainty of Los Angeles. His ambition and self-belief fueled his journey, and soon he would captivate international audiences. McMahon's story is one of forging identity and success on his own terms. For many, Julian McMahon will always be Coleturner, the conflicted half-demon on Charmed. His chemistry with Alyssamilano's Phoebe Halliwell turned a villain into a tragic romantic hero, captivating viewers. McMahon's nuanced performance made Cole a complex figure, shifting seamlessly between menace and vulnerability. The character's struggle for redemption and love became the emotional core of the series, and his departure left a lasting void. Coleturner remains a fan favourite, a testament to McMahon's ability to create unforgettable, layered characters. In the realm of television dramas, certain roles transcend the screen, becoming indelibly linked with the actors who portray them. Niptuck, with its provocative storylines and complex characters, provided such a platform. Julian McMahon didn't just play Dr. Christian Troy, he embodied him. The series catapulted him to television icon status, solidifying his place among the industry's most recognizable faces. His portrayal resonated with audiences, critics, and fellow actors alike. He became synonymous with Dr. Christian Troy, the charming yet morally ambiguous plastic surgeon at the heart of the show. Dr. Troy was the brilliant yet deeply flawed plastic surgeon, a character study in contrasts and contradictions. He was a man of immense skill, yet plagued by personal demons. McMahon's portrayal was electrifying, captivating viewers with every scene. He brought a raw intensity to the role, making Christian Troy both fascinating and unsettling. He masterfully balanced arrogance, the outward shield of a man who believed he could control everything. He also showed charm and a haunting vulnerability, hinting at the pain and insecurities that lay beneath the surface. Christian Troy was more than just your typical anti-hero. He was a complex tapestry of conflicting desires and hidden wounds. He was a man battling inner demons, wrestling with his past, and struggling to find meaning in a world obsessed with superficial beauty. He was desperate for connection beneath a narcissistic exterior, yearning for genuine relationships while pushing people away with his self-destructive behavior. The dynamic with Dr. Sean McNamara, played by Dylan Walsh, formed the show's heart, providing a moral compass against Christian's often reckless actions. McMahon's performance was a driving force, propelling its most memorable and emotionally charged moments. He embraced the show's provocative storylines with fearless commitment, never shying away from the character's darker aspects. His dedication to the role earned critical acclaim and a well-deserved Golden Globe nomination, recognizing the depth and nuance he brought to Christian Troy. For 6 seasons, audiences were drawn to Christian's complexity, captivated by his charisma and intrigued by his flaws. He was both monster and victim, a product of his past and a prisoner of his own desires. He was seductive yet broken, alluring yet ultimately damaged. The role became synonymous with McMahon, defining a significant chapter in his career and showcasing his range as an actor. It cemented his place in television history, solidifying his legacy as one of the most memorable characters of the early 2000s. Niptuck was more than just a television show. It was a cultural phenomenon, sparking conversations and pushing boundaries. And at its center was McMahon's tour de force performance, a masterclass in acting that elevated the entire series. He made the unlikable lovable, finding humanity in a character who often seemed devoid of it. He redefined what a leading man could be, proving that audiences could connect with characters who were flawed, complex, and morally ambiguous. His work on Niptuck remains one of TV's most iconic performances, a testament to his talent and the enduring power of a well-crafted character. On the big screen, Julian McMahon brought Marvel's Doctor Doom to life in Fantastic Four and its sequel. As Victor Von Doom, he exuded suave menace, making the villain's transformation both believable and compelling. McMahon's performance gave depth to a classic comic book antagonist, balancing arrogance and psychological complexity. Even behind the mask, his presence and voice commanded attention, making Doctor Doom a memorable cinematic villain. While the films received mixed reviews, McMahon's portrayal is still considered a highlight by fans. He proved his versatility, commanding the big screen with the same magnetism he brought to television. In 2020, Julian McMahon returned to primetime as Jess LaCroix in FBI Most Wanted, showcasing a new side of his talent. As the stoic leader of an elite fugitive task force, he brought subtlety and gravitas to the role. McMahon explored themes of justice, loss, and fatherhood, earning praise for his understated, powerful performance. His decision to leave after nearly 3 seasons reflected his commitment to creative growth. The show honored his character with a heroic send-off, and producer Dick Wolf expressed deep sadness at his passing. Jess LaCroix introduced McMahon to a new audience, reaffirming his status as a versatile leading man. His return to network TV was triumphant, revealing a mature, grounded performer. No matter the role, McMahon's ability to connect with viewers never faded. In his final roles, Julian McMahon came full circle, embracing both his craft and his heritage. In The Surfer, he played a chilling antagonist opposite Nicolas Cage, earning critical praise for his charismatic menace. His last on-screen appearance was as the Australian Prime Minister in Netflix's The Residents, a nod to his own family legacy. These roles allowed him to blend personal history with professional achievement, ending his career on a poignant note. Even in his final projects, McMahon's talent was evolving, hinting at a creative resurgence cut tragically short. His death feels especially poignant, as he was still pushing boundaries and taking on new challenges. McMahon's final performances were a vibrant statement of enduring talent. The entertainment world was recently shaken by the news of Julian McMahon's passing. The announcement sparked an immediate and widespread outpouring of heartfelt tributes across social media and beyond. These messages came pouring in from his family, his many friends, and numerous colleagues who had the pleasure of working alongside him throughout his illustrious career. His wife, Kellypaniagua, shared a touching sentiment, describing him as a man who deeply loved life, cherished his family, valued his friends, and appreciated his fans, always making time for those who supported him. She emphasized that he was always striving to bring joy and laughter to others, a testament to his generous spirit. Nicolas Cage, his co-star in the upcoming film, The Surfer, fondly called him one of the most genuinely talented and kind people he'd ever had the privilege of working alongside, highlighting his positive impact on set. Alyssamilano, along with other castmates from his iconic roles in Charmed, the groundbreaking Niptuck, and the more recent Most Wanted, fondly remembered his unwavering professionalism, his inherent generosity, and his warm, inviting personality that made everyone feel at ease. Across decades and spanning various genres, from television dramas to blockbuster films, colleagues consistently spoke of his infectious humour, his undeniable grace, and his collaborative spirit that fostered a positive environment on every project. The sheer sincerity and depth of these heartfelt tributes truly reveals the profound personal and professional impact that Julian McMahon had on the lives of those around him, both on and off the screen. He was undoubtedly more than just an actor. He was a cherished friend, a respected colleague, and a true creative force in the industry, leaving an unfillable void. Hollywood's collective grief and mourning serves as a powerful testament to the remarkable man he was, and the lasting legacy he leaves behind. Julian McMahon's legacy is defined by captivating performances, kindness, and a rare magnetic presence. From Coleturner to Christian Troy Dr. Doom to Jess LaCroix, he created characters that will endure for generations. He paved the way for Australian actors in Hollywood, building a career marked by risk-taking and authenticity. McMahon inspired colleagues and fans alike, elevating every project with his talent and spirit. His greatest legacy may be the joy he brought to millions on screen and off. Though his story ended too soon, his impact is lasting and profound. We remember him for the thrilling characters, the charisma, and the quiet dignity he brought to life. Julian McMahon's light may be gone, but his memory and artistry will never fade.